James Marvs here with the James Marvs Show on behalf of NFHELL. You saw my pick for the Seattle game. I said we would win by 3 points, and we did. Not to brag about that, but now I'm going to pick the rest of the games for Week 4 in the NFL season. We got Minnesota at Pittsburgh. I just think Pittsburgh's they're a little too tough right now. Tomlin at home, Aaron Rodgers, a Minnesota team that's still kind of shaky and up in the air. We don't know what's going on with them. Pittsburgh at home. Washington at Atlanta. Even though Washington's going to Atlanta without their quarterback, Jaden Daniels, Marcus Mariota filled in nicely last week, and I just think that Atlanta's still trying to figure things out with Michael Penix Jr. Washington takes the game. New Orleans at Buffalo. This game should not even be close. I think that Josh Allen will probably not even play in the second half. Buffalo at home. Cleveland at Detroit. All right, this game is very interesting, and it's interesting because Cleveland's defense has really turned it on. You saw that against Cincinnati in Week 1. You saw it again last week against Green Bay, giving them a devastating loss. But I think Detroit's going to take this game still. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring affair by any stretch, but I do have Detroit at home. Tennessee at Houston. Cam Ward against C.J. Stroud. I'm not sold on Cam Ward. I'm really not sold on C.J. Stroud either, but I'm going to give the edge to the home team. So Houston at home in this one. Carolina at New England. Bryce Young still trying to figure things out. How long are they going to stick with him? I don't know. Drake May seems to already have things figured out, and they're at home. New England at home. Then you have the Chargers coming to the Meadowlands to face the New York Football Giants. The poor Giants' schedule to start out this season has been brutal. They're 0-3. They bench Russell Wilson. Jackson Dart is going to start this game, but it's not going to matter. The Chargers are too good. Chargers in the Meadowlands. Then we have Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. This is a big game. I like Baker Mayfield, and I like what they're doing down there. I just think Philly, they're not suffering at all from the Super Bowl hangover. Jalen Hurts company, they're gonna take the day down there in Tampa. So Philly on the road. Then you have Indianapolis 3-0 and the Rams. Now the Rams lost on a heartbreaker to Philly last week, and they're at home against an Indiana team that, quite frankly, should win a lot of games this year. And I predicted that at the beginning of the season. Their roster is absolutely absurd. I just think the Rams are, I don't know why. I have it in my head. I don't want them to win, obviously, but I got the Rams. Jacksonville at San Francisco. Jacksonville is still trying to find an identity. San Francisco is really banged up. So I'm going to give the edge to San Francisco still because they're at home. Baltimore at Kansas City. This has been a playoff matchup several times, and I just feel like Kansas City's on the decline. So I'm going to give this one to Baltimore at Kansas City, but it's going to be a really good game. Then you have Chicago at Las Vegas. Chicago coming off a big win against Dallas. I don't think many people gave that much of a shot, even though Dallas is not anything to write home about. But they walloped Dallas pretty hard, and Geno Smith looks like he's a lost puppy. So I'm going to go with Chicago in this game, even though they're in Las Vegas. And Geno typically plays good in a dome, but he hasn't played good yet this season, really. So, well, he played good week 1, but that was not really, was a fluke, in my opinion. Then you got Green Bay at Dallas. Micah Parsons returns to Jerry World as part of the opponent this time. Green Bay is going to recover after getting beaten by Cleveland, and I think they're going to take it out on the Dallas Cowboys. So I got Green Bay winning in Dallas. The Jets and the Dolphins. This is my who gives a shit game of the week. I picked the Jets because I just think that Miami is really, really on the verge of a complete shutdown. They're absolutely awful. Somebody has to win, though, so let's go with the Jets in Miami. And then finally, Monday Night Football, Cincinnati at Denver. Browning is a joke, which hurts my soul because he's a Washington boy. But Burrow, man, when are you going to be healthy? I keep waiting to have a season to watch you, and I'm not getting it. Or when I do, you don't do anything. This is an easy call for me. Denver at home. And those are the picks for week 4. NFL. Are you in NFL? I know I'm not right now.